Hello. Hi. Hi. Hi, everybody. My name is I'm Lucky Love Shot. Hi, everyone. Hi. Hi. I haven't streamed at this time in a while. How you guys feeling about it, huh? How do you guys feel? I haven't streamed at this time for a while now, so I assume it might be a good thing that I'm streaming at this time again. Or, well, I would like to, right? Because one of the things that I'm thinking about doing is quitting my job. So that would mean I would have more time to stream, at least, which I think would be a good thing. Hi, everyone. My name is Lucky Love Shot. I am a cupid dog VTuber of puppy love, and my mission is to make you guys fall in love with me. Today, we're just gonna be up close and personal. So it's just gonna be me and you and my voice. Is that okay with you? So there's no BGM. I don't know if you guys want me to put on a BGM. I don't think I have my VGM, and I don't think I can find one. I can probably put on some like royalty free, I could probably put on some royalty free jazz music or something, but I am a little bit lazy to find it, and that's not really the point of this. Let me go get a scrunchie real quick so I can tie my hair up. 1 second, okay? It's really hot. So I'm going to be mission accomplished. Oh, what? You're saying that you're in love with me already? That's good. Please, you guys have to love me enough to make up for the fact that I don't have a dad, okay? Whoa, that's so dark. Hi, everybody. You might notice that I sound a little bit different. That's because I'm really tired right now. Well, not really tired. I'm always tired all the time, right? But I figured because we're going to be drinking, we're going to be getting up close and personal, you know, why not just sound like this? Why not just not really drop the pretense, because Lucky is still Lucky no matter how I sound. But I thought maybe you might like this a little bit better, right? Doesn't it seem, or well, doesn't it really feel like we're in a bar together? The setting? Do you like it? I quite like it. The background is from my Bunny Girl cover. If you haven't already listened to it, please go and listen to it like now. Mm-hmm. Now, please. I deleted my going live tweet, and I don't know if I should like put it back or like tweet it again. It is very cute. Did you guys like my Bunny Girl cover, by the way? Before I say anything, okay, you guys can pick. Should I open my Asahi can or my Strong Zero? I have both with me right now. So I picked up this Asahi Super Dry because my friend Miss Raichi says that she likes it a lot. So I was like, you know what, baby girl, I'll try it just for you. There you go. Crisp. This is my first can of Asahi. I'm not really a big beer girly. I much prefer like strong zeros. I really like strong zeros. I really like lemon sours. I really like Chuhai and highballs. And I'm not a beer girl. Okay, so I'm only trying this to see what the fuss is about. How was the fanfic? I have not. Okay, it's pretty good actually. I haven't finished it though. Uh, Ew! Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I wanted to try it for Raichi, but like I took a sip and I was like, ew. There's just this taste to the beer that I don't understand. Like if I could describe it, I feel like I have the Asahi Super Dry with me. I don't know, there's just this taste with beer that like makes my stomach turn a little. It's like kind of like how I would picture drinking piss would be like, but not that way. It's just like if piss were like kind of like fizzy and also like kind of makes your throat warm up. Okay, wait, actually it's pretty good. It is pretty good. Actually, it is pretty good. Ugh. Oh, never mind. I take it back. I take it back. I'm opening my strong zero instead, okay? Can you hear it? I'm opening my strong zero instead. Ugh. Oh my god. I was like trying to gaslight myself into thinking I liked it, but I don't. I really don't. So I have my can of strong zero here. I have a bag of snacks. Oh, crisp. I have a bag of snacks and I have cola gummies, right? Um I deleted my going live tweet like an idiot, but please come listen to me talk about anything and everything. And also I'm drinking right now, so sorry, I'm trying to tweet my like going live tweet again because I deleted it like an idiot, and now you know, I can you guys tell that I already had like a little bit before I started stream? Oh, oh, okay. All right, sorry. How was the fanfic? The fanfic was okay. I've been reading fanfic again today. Like I haven't read fanfic in a while. And then I watched Spider-Man Brand New Day, which by the way I do want to talk about. So if you haven't seen okay, no, I'm not gonna drop any spoilers. I don't think. I'm not gonna drop any spoilers, but if you haven't seen Spider-Man Brand New Day, I would say you should go and watch it because it's so fucking good. It's really, really fucking good, dude. So after I watched like Brand New Day, I was like, I want to go back to my like I started feeling like my MCU obsession coming back, and I was like, that's crazy. Right? I was like, that's nuts. I really like I keep thinking about it. If for those of you who don't know, I had one second. I had like a 10-year long hyperfixation on the MCU, and I'm not even like, this isn't even a joke. Like I've had a 10-year long, even longer than that probably, 10-year long obsession on the MCU. And so I like, it was the only thing I ever thought about for like years and years, and I would read all the fanfics I could get my hands on. There are some fanfics out there that are like 200,000 words, by the way, and my favorite superhero, right, ever at the time, well, I probably even right now, was Tony Stark, which is I feel like he's so hated, and I would regularly go get into Twitter fights over like my love for Tony Stark. Like, not even joking, people would be like, Tony Stark is a fucking warmonger. And by the way, it was that serious on MCU stan Twitter, by the way, which I was also on. It was like that serious, right? And people would start being like, Tony Stark is a warmongering, war profiteering, capitalist who has no redeeming qualities. And I would be there arguing for him. I'll be like, that's my dad, bro. You don't get it. That's my father, bro. I love him like a dad. And sometimes I would read about that dad getting fucking piped down by 2 super soldiers, but that's besides the point. I feel like everything I just said was just gibberish to all of you, and it made no sense. For those of you who don't know, I really like the ship Tony Stark and Captain America, so that's Steve Tony. But I also really liked Tony Stark and Bucky Barnes, which is Iron Man and the Winter Soldier, okay? And I also occasionally, well, very frequently liked all 3 of them together. Holy fuck. The alcohol is really getting to me. Oh! Let me take my first sip of Strong Zero. Hold on. Oh, dude, Strong Zero does it right every single time. I don't know what it is. Strong Zero fucking hits every time. Yes! Holy shit, I can only drink beer from the tap. All canned beer is piss to me. I don't know. I think beer from the tap is better for sure, because when I was in Korea with my family, we went to a like barbecue restaurant, like a barbecue restaurant, and they had beer on tap, and then my brother let me try some, and I was like, actually, that's really fucking good. Holy shit, the alcohol is getting to me already. If there are spoilers, I won't spoil it for you, because I believe everybody deserves to watch Brand New Day with like no spoilers. If you can help it, don't even watch a single trailer and just go into it blind, because that's what I did. I virtually watched like 0 trailers, and I just went into it without watching anything, and it was the best experience of my fucking life. I'm not even kidding, not even joking. It was the best experience of my fucking life. So it was this spicy or normal fanfic. It was normal fanfic. If you don't know, and if you weren't in the MCU sphere, especially in the AO3 fanfiction sphere, there is this one particular thing with Spider-Man specifically. It's like a really frequent, like it's a really popular tag, or like a really popular scenario. And the scenario is that Peter Parker, right, is an intern at Stark Industries, correct? And he talks about this at school, and then like nobody believes him. They're like, yeah, sure, you're an intern at Stark Industries. Yeah, we believe you. And then so their school will go on a field trip to Stark Industries where then like maybe like people like the Flash, right, his bully who bullies him, they're like, yeah, see, your lies are gonna get exposed, Peter Parker, because you don't actually work at Stark Industries and you're not actually an intern at Stark Industries. So they go on a field trip to Stark Industries, and that's where like, you know, the employees recognize him because he actually is an intern, or because he hangs out there so much, they're like, oh, what's up, Peter? And then everybody's like, all his classmates are like, what the fuck? When he like has like the highest clearance and everything like that. And it's an actual tag, by the way. If you search up what was it? Fuck, what was the tag? Let me look at my phone real quick. The tag is motherfucker, there's so many things on this. Okay, the tag, if you're really interested, it's very common in MCU fics. It's really common. Okay, so go to archiveofourown.org and search up Peter Parker's field trip to Stark Industries. And I'm not kidding, it shows up as a tag. Like there's like 1,000 fanfics in this tag that just says Peter Parker goes on a field trip to Stark Industries. I believe that's the order of the word. No, it's Peter Parker's apostrophe as field trip to Stark Industries. It's really good. It's really good. Go on archiveofourown.org and go, hi Myomi, hello. I always see your art on my timeline. I think your art is awesome. Stop the cab. You don't understand he needs the backstory for his redemption arc. Yeah, exactly. They don't understand. I don't like it when characters are like perfect and like polished and everything from the get-go. I want them to be flawed. That's why I like Frank Castle so much. Excuse me. Sorry, I just burped. But yeah, I really like, whoa, I really like that trope because I'm a sucker for Peter Parker having 1,260 fanfics in his tag. That's what I'm saying. It's really good. And then here's another thing that I like to do. Here's another trick that I like to do. Go to the filters, go to the settings, go to filters, and then filter it by kudos and search it up, because then you will get the most popular tags from the start to the end. Yes. So that's what it's gonna be. And then the best ones will be on top, and then you can read it in that order. I've read like 5 fanfictions that have this exact premise where like nobody believes him that he's actually an intern at Stark Industries. He walks in and like Tony Stark himself is like, yo, Peter, what's up? And then like the other Avengers are like, yo, it's the little man. Oh, what's up, Peter? Ah, Peter. And then his whole classmates are like, what the fuck? I always try to go in blind with every movie. It makes it a lot better. I need to watch the Odyssey. I really need to watch the Odyssey. Wait, Steve, Tony, or Tony, Steve? Who's topping? Steve is topping. Tony is always the bottom in these fanfictions. With whether it's with fuck, who is it? Whether it's with Doctor Strange or with Captain America or with Bucky Barnes, Tony is the bottom. I don't give a fuck. Tony is the bottom. I'm gonna keep drinking now, by the way. I heard a lot of good things about the Odyssey. I heard a lot of good things. Ooh. Where's my oh, there it is. Sorry. I just wanted to get my gummies. I heard a lot of good things about the Odyssey too. And I really want to watch it, but do you know what I want to watch it in? I've seen so many videos of this experience. Do you guys know what 4DX is? Where like what was it? Do you know what 4DX is? 4DX is basically like an interactive experience where like your seats move, and then like maybe like some water gets sprayed on you, and then like there's a scent and everything, and then like your seats are rocking and everything, and then maybe it's even like in 3D and shit like that. I want to go to one of those for Spider-Man and also for the Odyssey. So I want to watch Odyssey normally, obviously, and then I want to watch the Odyssey and Spider-Man in 4DX because I saw videos of people doing that and it's so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny. There was somebody who posted a video of them watching the Odyssey and like their seats are like rocking and somebody commented and it was like it felt like I was in the Trojan horse. I saw one where they were at sea and so the seats were rocking back and forth and then water was being sprayed in their faces and I was like, that is so funny. Could you imagine watching 4DX in what was it? 4DX Spider-Man in 4DX? That'd be really funny, don't you think? Oh, I saw a 4DX clip for Odyssey and it's intense. It's probably the same one we saw. Because the one that I saw was them like rocking back and forth in their seats and they're at the ocean and like water is being sprayed in their faces over and over again and it's so funny. It is so funny. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so funny. Like the 4D experiences at amusement parks. Yeah. It's best to watch in cinemas. The sound system really brings the ancient world to life. Do have some volume warning though. I also saw a video about that where apparently Christopher Nolan has like specific volume requirements for his movies. So you actually can't turn down the volume. Because somebody commented that like apparently someone like came up to the concierge at the theater is like, can you turn down the volume for the movie because it's really fucking loud? And they were like, no, we can't do that, sorry. That is so funny. Do you know how funny that is to me? That is really funny. That is so fucking funny to me, man. Also, there is a Spider-Man phone case that I really want from Casetify. Does anybody want to sponsor me for the Spider-Man phone case? Because it's so sick. It's so fucking sick. Does anybody want to match? This is the 4DX Lucky Stream where we're actually drinking at a bar together. Yeah, exactly. Should I put on some bar ambience? Would you guys want me to do that? Maybe this one? I don't know if I'll get a strike down though. I could, but never mind. Yeah, so I heard that like I saw a video, could be wrong, could be like completely wrong. Where apparently Christopher Nolan says that like you have to play his movies at a certain volume or else, apparently. I really wonder what they would do if Spider-Man 4DX cover you with spiderwebs, I guess. And also like when he's like swinging through the city, could you imagine being in the seat when when they do that? VTuber stream in 4DX going to idle meeting will be interesting. You could just hear the toilet flushing. I might as well just bring my phone in there with me at that point. This is chill as is. Yay! I'm happy to hear that. So Spider-Man Brand New Day was so good. It's really, really, really good. It was really, really, really good. I dare say probably the best Spider-Man movie. Like I'm not talking about the other trilogies with like Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. No spoilers. I'm not talking about any of the other like Spider-Man trilogies. I'm talking about like in the MCU in like Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Brand New Day is the best one out of all of them and it beats it out of the fucking park by far. Okay, and Into the Spider-Verse is a completely different ballpark too. And I will not talk about that right now because once I start, I will not stop. But I'm gonna say, Spider-Man, this Spider-Man was so fucking good. Like, I really, really especially liked how his like accent became more New Yorkish. Like, I never really paid attention to like the accent or anything like that when I'm watching like these movies. But because Spider-Man as a whole is so firmly rooted in New York as a whole, like, cause he's like the city's like he's a neighborhood hero, right? He's not like, oh, I'm a fucking Avengers level you know, I'm not like I'm gonna save the world and everything. He sticks to New York. He sticks to saving New York. He sticks to like the New Yorkers love him, you know, so that the fact that like it shows through more in his accent, I thought was really cool. And also his mannerisms, I felt like he felt a lot wholly more New York than in the previous movies. I felt like the previous movies he was still very young and very like unseasoned, and so it was a little bit hard to like to be like, oh yeah, like I get this guy, like he feels just like me. I can relate to this guy because he's just like he's young, he's in over his head. You know, a lot of people who watch these movies are older, so you can't really relate to the struggles that he has of like trying to find himself and trying to like establish his own identity as Spider-Man, right? Because the previous Spider-Man, like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, I believe they started out like older at least older than Tom Holland's Peter Parker started out, right? But then now seeing him as he is, like he's like in his early slash mid 20s, it feels incredibly grounded. It feels incredibly like fleshed out, like he's much more adult now, and I like it a lot. It makes it like easier for you to like, I guess, what is it, it makes it a lot easier for you to relate to him because now his struggles feel like very much like your own, and I thought that was very, very cool. I am so sweaty, by the way. Should I turn on the AC? I might have to. Maybe after I go fly home on Monday, I should go movies. You should. I really wanted to do a double feature where I like watch Spider-Man Into the Odyssey, but every single time, I just can't fit the Odyssey. And also that would have been like 6 hours, and I don't know if I can sit in a theater for 6 hours. So I'm gonna be watching the Odyssey soonish. Yes. Please go and watch Spider-Man. It is so good. Please, like, just please watch it. Just please watch it, man. It's so good. Yeah, 6 hours. And then also, if you can get enough of like the New York, like MCU New York vibe, I would highly actually recommend watching also, what else? Um, what is it? I can't think. Oh, if you really like the like New York MCU vibe that Spider-Man Brand New Day has, I actually really recommend watching the Netflix series too. Like Daredevil, Punisher, but also, and a lot of people miss out on this one, Jessica Jones. Is Jessica Jones set in New York? Wait. I'm pretty sure it is set in New York. Because she's part of the Defenders, where she, okay, yeah, it's the Defenders. Jessica Jones. I really liked watching Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones was one of my favorite like Netflix series ever, just because of how dark it was. Jessica Jones is so good. Daredevil is so good. And here's a little tidbit about myself that you may not know. So, I really like Daredevil, but I never finished watching it because I shit you not, genuinely actually got really afraid of Fisk. Like I got so afraid of watching the series because of how scared I was of Fisk, which is the main like overarching villain. I got so scared of Fisk. Like I'm not even joking with you. Like every time he was on screen, I just felt so uncomfortable, and like my heart was pounding and everything. And I was like, I cannot keep watching this because I cannot see Matt in distress. I cannot see my baby Matt Murdock in distress. And so I was like, and I would never like, I never finished it. I think I got to season 2 and I never finished it because it made me so anxious and I was so scared of Fisk. How about Punisher? I love Punisher. I love Punisher. I also watch Punisher. He's New Yorker from the VTubers Never Been to America. Hey, lay off. Step off of me, okay? If I could live anywhere though in America, I probably would choose to live in Boston, which is like probably not what you thought I was gonna say, but I loved the vibes of like Boston or something from like what I see online at least. So I'm going to the ABBA. Watch it with us, we'll get through it together. Maybe I'll do like a members watch along for what is it? Maybe maybe I will. Maybe I will. We'll see. It is so fucking hot. I'm sweating. Like the sweat is dripping down my goddamn ball sack right now. I'm not even kidding. All right, hop off of me. All right. Let me take another sip. This needs to be like even colder. But unfortunately, my strong zero is not cold enough. 1 second. Someone get some ice. Yeah, get me some ice, man, please. Oh, I also have, wait, if I drink Strong Zero and Asahi together, is it gonna fuck me up? Because I know you're not supposed to drink 2 types of alcohol at once, but like both of them are open on my desk right now, and I feel like I'm wasting money by not drinking it, and if I don't drink it, I'm gonna feel really bad. So is Spider-Man your favorite hero? Yeah, I think that Spider-Man is my favorite superhero. No, it's like, okay, yeah, it's Spider-Man for sure. Spider-Man, it's Spider-Man, it's Spider-Man, it's Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man number 1, number 2 would be Iron Man, number 3 would be Winter Soldier. Just in terms of biasness, I really like Bucky. I used to have Bucky's dog tags. I'm not even joking. I custom engraved some dog tags, silver dog tags, with Bucky's like name, like James Buchanan Barnes, his date of birth, his location or whatever the fuck, like Brooklyn, blah blah blah, right? And I would carry those around. You should recommend a few fanfic for us. You joke, I actually can. There is a fanfiction, I need to remember what it's called, but there's a fanfiction, there's a Bucky and Femme Tony fanfiction out there, right? Stay with me, it's gonna sound super confusing. So it's Bucky and female Tony, okay? And the concept is that Bucky and Steve are actually Hades and Persephone reincarnated, okay? Stick with me here. So Steve and Tony are actually Hades and Persephone reincarnated. But Steve is somebody who doesn't want to, you know, Steve is somebody who doesn't want to, like, relive his god days or something like that. And so he's like, no, I'm not Hades, I would never be with you, Tony, like, you're crazy. Whereas Tony is like, what the fuck, like, you're supposed to be my husband, right? Why don't you like want to be together anymore? You know, we were together, right? And so Steve rejects his like godhood, and that like starts killing Tony, because Tony is like, okay, well, I'm gonna take your aspect, which is death, and I'm gonna put it into my body instead, right? So now now Tony is both death and life, which is Hades and Persephone. And so what happens is that Bucky like steps up, and Bucky steps up and he's like, I can't stand to see him hurt you like this. And and Bucky's like, I can't stand to see him hurt you like this. And so he's there for Tony while Tony's like actively like spitting out blood and shit like that, because she chose to take like Steve's aspect, which is death, and like, you know, death and life can't coexist in the same body. And then long story short, Bucky and Tony live happily ever after. They both ascend to godhood and everything like that. MCU yaoi? Yeah, MCU yaoi. I fucking love. I have so many fanfic recommendations. Wait, let me see. Hades, Tony. Wait, no, Hades, Steve. I'm so fucking out of it right now. Persephone, Tony, fanfiction, archive of our own. I'm so fucking. I love Lucky. Hello. Oh, it's called The Guiding of Death. What Steve ship are you again? I like all. So I really like Steve and Tony, but I also really like Tony and Bucky. I have the link. I literally have the link. You guys have to read this one because it's so good. It's so good. You have to read it, please. And like, even if you don't know anything about Steve and Tony, you can just read it. Please, it's so good. Stucky's fine, but I feel like I got bored of Stucky really, really early on because they're so vanilla. There's no flavor to it. Anyways, do you guys like it when I talk about yaoi? Or like, what's up? What's the vibe? What's the vibe? Do you guys like it when I talk about things that I'm passionate about? Or do you hate it because you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about? Yes, go read it. Read the fanfic. So good. I have like plenty of others, but like my favorite Steve and Tony trope is basically, do you guys, okay, for those of you who know about MCU, you know about like Civil War, right? And Civil War to me is just the Steve and Tony divorce movie to me. Civil War, Avengers Civil War is Steve and Tony's divorce movie, and then Endgame is where like they kind of get together again, but then like it's too late for a second chance kind of thing. And so one of my favorite tags out there when it comes to Steve and Tony fanfiction is like Team Cap friendly or Team Cap unfriendly, which basically means after like the whole fallout of Civil War, Team Cap is obviously those who are on Captain America's side, right? And they're the ones who are being like really mean and like like bullish to like Tony's side. So they're making like comments about Tony. He's like they're like, oh, like, you know, what do we expect from him? He's like a fucking like playboy anyways. He's a stupid millionaire who doesn't care about people's lives and blah blah blah. I don't know if I'm explaining that very right, but that's basically one of my favorite tags where like they like butt heads all the time. And then that's where like Bucky comes in, and Bucky is like maybe staying at like the Avengers compound with like Team Cap, right? And Team Cap is like talking so much shit about Team Tony and also about Tony in particular. And Bucky doesn't know anything, right? Bucky doesn't know like they are like at odds. He doesn't know anything about Tony other than the fact that they fought in Sokovia. And Bucky's like, you guys make him sound like such an awful person. And so he goes out and like seeks out Tony or something like that. And he gets to know Tony. And then he's like, wait, actually, you're not as big of an asshole as Team Cap says you are. And then that's when like Bucky flips the sides and he like joins Team Cap instead. And he's like, actually, Tony, you're not as bad as they say you are. And Tony's like, really? And then they start fucking, oh my god. And then they kiss again. Yes, or that. I personally love it. Yes, please keep talking about yaoi your base. Thank you. Possessive behavior tag. That tag is awesome. I'm just saying. So like I need to start reading fanfics again. It was the wind beneath my sail. You know, it was the wind in my sail. It was the ground under my feet, or whatever the fuck they say, you know? I love it when men kiss. I fucking love it. It makes me so happy. I love it. Like, you guys don't understand. When I say like I've read at least like for sure like at least 1,000,000 words in like MCU fanfic, I'm not joking. I've read it all. I've read Spidey Pool, which is Spider-Man and Deadpool. I've read Tony and Steve. I've read Tony and Bucky. I've read Tony and Doctor Strange. I've read Tony and Bruce. By the way, really sad about Bruce. This film, I'm not gonna spoiler it. I'm just really sad about Bruce Banner in general. Like, he makes me really sad. I would do anything to make Bruce Banner smile. Okay, he's so cute in the film, and he makes me so sad. There's no spoilers, but like, he makes me so sad. You guys should watch Spider-Man Brand New Day. I really am just like, I fucking love him. His story is really sad in general, right? He was just trying to, I don't know, fucking experiment, and then he turns himself into this big green thing, and then he tries to kill himself more than one time, by the way. And he's like, I can't be happy because I'm gonna turn into a fucking monster at any time. And then he thinks he finds a family, but then the family's gone, and now it's just him. And then and then he goes to space, and he thinks he finds a family there, and then that family also splinters, and now he's like, where the fuck do I go? And he somehow makes it back onto Earth, and then all this shit happens, and like, anyways, what have you guys been up to? Do you like it when I talk about things that you have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about? Let me continue drinking. Hey, kanpai. Mm. Oof. I love nerdy women. Keep going. It's great. At least I can comprehend. Yay! Hearing you talk about stuff you love is always peak. Really? Oh my god. I do luckily understand what you're talking. I'm on the way to get some beer for myself. You're day drinking? Not that there's any issue with it. You're day drinking? It's okay. I love day drinking. Are you day drinking? Fuck, I feel it right now. I'm fucking feeling it right now. Also, it's Sunday. Sunday's not even noon. I have to work, so no drinking for me. Why? If it wasn't 10 a.m. and I already drank a lot this weekend, why do you drink that much this weekend? Why do you drink this much this weekend? Sunday mimosas? Mimosas sound good. I had a frozen margarita once and I thought that was pretty fucking awesome. You know what I want? I want a frozen lemon sour. Ooh, that would be really good. I really want a frozen lemon sour. I'm at a convention. What convention was it? I was drinking my friend. By the way, for those of you who are in Canada, I'm going to be performing at Anime-thon this weekend. Did you guys already see the announcement post? If you didn't, let me link it. I was gonna quote retweet it. I scheduled a post for it, but let me just copy the link and send it to you guys. I'm gonna be performing at Anime-thon, so I'm going to be performing in Canada. It's my first time ever performing in Canada, so if you want to, please go check it out. Yeah, Canada debut. I'm at Otakon. I wish you could go to Anime-thon now too. It's okay. I probably will ask like if they have recordings on my set or anything like that. But I'm singing a song that I've never sang before live, so I hope that you guys will like it. Yes. Wah. I really want to watch also, I want to watch the new Supergirl. I'm not as up to date on DC as I am with Marvel. I'm like very firmly like I'm more like Marvel, right? So I don't really know much about DC, but I do want to keep up with it basically. Yeah. Yeah. 1 second, sorry, I'm getting a DM. Let's go. Yeah, I'm really excited. It's my first time in Canada. It's my Canada debut. Yeah. The Harley Quinn Poison Ivy Yuri goes crazy though. Tap it. Oh, trust me, I know about the Harley Quinn Poison Ivy Yuri. So somebody said, somebody asked, do you only read MCU fanfic? I actually read like fanfic of anything, really. Or I used to, like, I stopped reading fanfic as much when I stopped consuming like media that had like robust enough fandoms behind it, basically. Don't forget to compliment your complimentary beaver. What does that mean? Beaver? I hardly even know her. No, Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy Yuri does go crazy though. I did read a few of those fanfics of Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, and then I remember I was also pretty tapped into Spider-Man. No, it's not Spider-Man. What the fuck? Superman. Their names are too similar. Superman and Batman. Was it Superbat? Anything that's good, I will read it. I also used to be really tapped into the Punisher and Daredevil. And also Spidey Pool, so I was also pretty into that. I think Spidey Torch is also pretty awesome, which is Spider-Man and Human Torch, Johnny Storm. Yes. Bad Horse? Wait, no, I like Bad Horse too. Don't. Hey, I also like Bad Horse. Like, I'm not even joking with you. I'm not even like placating you or anything like that. I also really like Bad Horse. Spider Torch. Yeah, a lot of people really like Spidey Torch. Just saying. A lot of people really like Spidey Torch. Redemption Romance is peak. Oh, what's the other thing? Was it like, it was Batman and Joker, right? See, now that I'm not too sure how I feel about Batman and Joker, just because I'm like, question marking it a little bit. I cannot doubt that it's probably good, but I also am like a little bit like not skeptical, but just I just don't see that working out for them. Maybe they could have like a really charged fling one summer where like they both kind of gave in to their more base desires, but Bat Joker, I don't know how I feel about that. Bat Joker is canon. Wait, what? They are? Like Batman Riddler and Arkhamverse? They are? What the? They are? Really? It's like a common underlying thing? Huh? So is Harley. I know Harley and Poison Ivy are canon for sure, but prefer Batman with other people compared to Joker. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Batman and Joker personally. I know it's a great like enemies to lovers, or enemies that stay like lovers that stay enemies kind of thing, but I don't really know how I feel about it. Just because like this is just one of those ships where like I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know. Oh, sorry. I need to focus on stream. I'm getting a little bit distracted. Look up Riddler's voice lines in Arkham. Oh my god, I'm sweating so. I need to pull up. Sorry. This is, if you guys could see my camera right now, I just pulled my shirt up over my chest. I should have said that out loud. Sorry. I don't really have much of a filter when I'm drunk. I'm not drunk yet. I'm a little bit more tipsy, but I'm not like drunk. I'm just really sweating really bad, so I just pulled up my shirt. Whoopsies. Look up Riddler's voice and lines in Arkham Knight and realize that insane one-sided woman yaoi is real and it can hurt you. Sorry, I'm being respectful. Are you being respectful because you have another woman? Is that why? Huh? Is that why? No, I get it. No, I understand. You don't want to look because you want to be respectful, right? Because you're... Why? Because you have another woman? Is that why? Oh, I caught a live stream. Hello, welcome. That's why I've been missing Lucky streams. Didn't you say you broke up with her? Do you want me to look disrespectfully? I will. Don't tempt me. I don't know. Sounds like you want to. Sounds like you want to. We patched things up. Oh, good for you. Good for you. I'm Mr. Chatter and I have a girlfriend again. And my life is so awesome. I'm kidding. My friend sent me a screenshot earlier and I was like, girl, do not show me any cute couple stuff. I will shoot myself in front of you. As a cupid, I'm actually very averse to the idea of love, I've realized. Look disrespectfully, but speak respectfully. Yeah, you can have... Who am I to police your thoughts? You can say whatever you want. I'm sorry for having a loving girlfriend. Miss Lucky, I apologize. I don't want to talk to any of you. I got 0 bitches! No play! You're rubbing it in my face! The only girl that you should have in your heart is me. What are you talking about? And even if I'm not the only girl in your heart, at least have the decency to lie to me about it. I'm kidding. I'm glad that you guys are happy. I always want you guys to be happy and no matter what, so don't worry about me, okay? Just gonna close out real quick. 3, 2. Look, I don't have a girlfriend. I don't believe you! There's still plenty of time to get someone before the end of the year. Knowing me, I move in dog years, so that's like 2 weeks at best. 2 weeks at best. Before the end of the year comes for me. And I can't find somebody in 2 weeks. Who do you think I am? I'm not like, I was gonna say Saddam Hussein. I don't think that's right. I'm not fuck. Who's somebody who has like insane riz? I'm not Michael B. Jordan, man. I can't be finding a girlfriend in 2 weeks. Saddam. I don't know why Saddam Hussein was in my brain. I don't know why he was in my brain. Okay, I don't know. What if we do get girlfriends? Then don't tell me about it. I'm kidding. Always tell me about your life because I always want to know about your life. And I promise I won't even get jealous. Maybe I'll get jealous like a tiny little bit. But other than that, I'm not gonna get jealous. I promise. I don't know. I feel like love is a tricky thing, no? She cares about us, chat. Of course I care about you. I don't actually hate you guys. You always joke about what is it? I always joke about you guys hating me, but I know you guys don't hate me. To be fair, I didn't ask her out. She asked me out. I'm so happy for you, man. I'm so happy for you, man. Look at me. I didn't even have to ask somebody out. They asked me out first. Although, to be very fair, I do think, okay, I did realize this the other day, that, like, it's not for lack of trying, question mark, if that makes sense. Like, if I did try, I probably could get a partner, but I don't want to at the moment, maybe. I don't know. Because it's not like there aren't people interested in me. I do think maybe there are some people who are interested in me around me, right? Number one, there's only just 2 issues. Number one, I get no bitches, I get no play. Number 2, I'm very oblivious. So if somebody does like me, they do have to tell me like straight up to my face. They can't just flirt with me and hope that I'll get the message because I will not get the message unless you literally spell it out and write it down for me. Unless you spell out like, Lucky, I really like you and I would like to date you with romantic intentions. I will not understand. All right, we've been through this. I had a classmate in university who was interested in me for like all 2-ish years that we studied together, and I never picked up on it one time until years later on a random Friday when I was like, wait, I think he liked me. So I will not understand and I will not be able to grasp it unless you say something like, hey, Lucky, I really do like you, you know? If you flirt with me, if you're like, oh, you're so cute, I'll just be like, oh, thank you, you're so nice. You have to tell me straight up and just be like, oh, like I like you like that, you know? If a wristless Deadeye Chud can get asked out, you can too. That's nuts. That is nuts to say. Lucky could have someone holding and kissing her on their honeymoon and ask, but do you like me? I would do that, unfortunately. I would be like, wait, at the altar, I'll be like, wait, you like me for real, for real? Maybe it has to do with self-esteem, I don't know. But I also genuinely think that I'm just very stupid because I can always like make excuses for people in the sense where like, if they're like, oh, like, oh, I like spending time with you so much, then I'll be like, oh, as a friend. As a friend, right? Or I could be like, they could be like, oh, like, you know, you're so funny, like, you're so cute, and I'll just be like, oh my god, my friend thinks I'm cute, I think you're cute too, that kind of thing. Can't leave hints for Lucky, you have to be completely blunt. Yeah, you have to be completely blunt or I will not understand, because my general operating status or system is that you're not gonna like me back. So if I ever tell somebody that I like them, it's never with the intention of dating them. It's just with the intention of like, hey, by the way, just want to let you know that I like you, and that's all. Like I literally, for the most part, especially when I realize that it's not, or my feelings aren't gonna be returned, I confess to somebody just so I can like get it off my chest and like move on, kind of. Obviously, yes, would I be happier if they liked me back? Yeah, but I don't need them to like me back. I would like to just move on. Is that psychotic? I don't know. Maybe you guys enlighten me. Is that psychotic? I'm the same. If they don't get it straight, I'm not gonna get it. If they don't say it straight, I'm not gonna get it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the autism. I dated last month. At the 4th date, she told me I felt more like an elder brother. Ouch! I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I did that before I moved away after high school. Did what? Confess to someone? Dude, you know, I don't know, maybe like I'm a little bit traumatized or something like that, but like I remember the very first time I ever confessed to somebody, I was, how old was I? I was 7 years old or 8 years old. I think I was 8. No, I was 8 years old, okay? This was in 2nd grade in elementary school, and I was 8 years old, okay? And I really liked my best friend at the time, right? He was this guy that sat next to me. He had glasses and he was really cute, at least to my 7-year-old brain, right? And I was like, you know, you're really cute. So I confessed to him and he told me he liked me back too, right? And I was like, this is so awesome. Next year, like the start of next year, which is in a month, would be so like, it would be great. Like, you know, we're gonna like, I don't know what we were gonna do, right? I was 8 years old. I didn't know what came after confessing to somebody. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. Like, we're gonna hang out all the time. We're gonna have so much fun. So the next year rolls around, right? Grade 3, 3rd grade rolls around, and I'm excited as fuck. And I'm like looking around everywhere. I'm like, where is he? Where is this guy? He doesn't show up for school, right? And I was like, oh, that's weird. Like maybe he's sick. And then he doesn't show up for the 2nd day, and then for the 3rd day. And then by the 2nd week, he doesn't show up. I'm like, something's wrong, right? And I'm like, that's a little bit weird because I gave him my phone number, or my home telephone's phone number before I left, like before we like went for break. I was like, that's weird. Oh, what's going on? And so I catch his best friend and I asked him, I was like, hey, have you seen, let's call him Steve. I was like, have you seen Steve? Like, I haven't seen him around. Like, where is he? Like, what's up? Is he sick? And I remember so clearly, till this day, by the way, I remember him looking at me with this really sad look on his face, or not really sad, but it was like a pitying look. It was a pity look, right? Hey, he looked at me and he was like, he didn't tell you? And I was like, tell me what? Oh, he moved. So he moved schools. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was my first heartbreak. He didn't tell me. He didn't tell me that he moved schools. So I was really sad, like, after that. Like, I remember I was, like, so excited because I remember, and it was, like, I wouldn't say it was first love, but it was, like, one of those, like, very first, like, puppy crushes that you would get as a kid, right? And I was like, oh, like, I really like him, and, like, he also had this, like, really cute thing where, like, he will let me boss him around. And he would, like, always refer to me as yes, ma'am. I was like, okay, madam, or like, okay, president, or something like that. And I'll be like, oh, go fetch me my bottle. And he will like, yes, ma'am. And he will grab it for me or something like that. And then he said that I was cute or something like that. I don't even know what the fuck we were doing. We were like 8 years old, by the way. And it was 2 years of us being like close friends or like even best friends. And every time people ask me, they're like, who's your best friend? I'll be like, oh, it's Steve, blah, blah, blah. And then he moved away and he didn't tell me. And then years later, I actually ran into him. So this is the worst part. I actually ran into him and his mom on the bus on the day of my like prom, like my junior like grade school prom. And by this point, I think I was like 12 years old. So it happened a couple of years. And then I saw him and it was like no time had passed at all. And I was like, oh my God, like, hello, like, hi, what's up? And he didn't really say anything to me, and I was also kind of awkward, but like it was his mom that was like, oh, I remember you, you know, like because she's an adult, she's a better memory. She's like, oh, I remember you, like you were bestest of my son, right? Blah, 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 blah. And then I was like, haha, yeah. And then we parted ways without like exchanging contact information. So that was kind of sad. But that was like my first, like, I guess you could say like my first ever crush, and that's how it panned out. And maybe ever since I've had like issues with like romantic feelings. No, not really, I'm kidding. My real issues with romance stems from my parents. So I've never even asked anyone now. I'm too afraid of failure now. My girl calls me handsome. Okay, I'm gonna execute you myself, by the way. I'm gonna execute you myself, by the way. But yeah, what was it? It's always the one that walks away. Yeah, the one that got away. It's always those ones, no? It's like summer after high school when we first met. We make out in your Mustang to Radiohead. And on my 18th birthday, We got matching tattoos. Used to steal your parents' liquor and climb to the roof. Talk about our future like we had a clue. Never knew that one day I'd be losing you. Like that. I really like that. I really like that song. It's always, I can unarchive myself. It's okay. Like, what does that mean? In another life. Anyways, I would be your girl. We keep all our promises, be us against the world. In another life, I will make you say, yeah. Yeah. Good evening. Good evening. Hello. We are currently drinking, or I'm drinking. I need to keep drinking, actually. I get too overexcited sometimes, I think, which is not a good thing. There you go. Can I be in another life now then? Waiter, in one other life, please. You and me both. If I could be anybody in the world, I would be anybody but myself. Wow, that's really dark. Let's keep drinking, shall we? Hmm. Oof. Overexcited, not a good thing. How? I guess sometimes for me, it kind of feels like I'm too much for people. When I say I get overexcited, it's just like, oh, like I worry that I'm too much for people. And this is something that I need to unpack later on with my journal. Oh my god, the alcohol is strong. This is one thing that I need to like unpack by myself also with my journal. I realized that I tend to censor myself, or I tend to like filter myself for the people around me and also for my friends, where I feel like I can't truly open up to people because I worry subconsciously that they're gonna see the uglier parts of myself and they're really gonna hate it, or they're really gonna hate me, and I can't take that. And so I would rather give them a polished down version of myself and a filtered down version of myself rather than giving them myself as a whole. Because what if they don't like me after they see me? Right? And this is a pervasive thing, or a persistent thing, that I've been dealing with since I was a kid, where like I get overexcited sometimes and I DM too much, or I get ahead of myself, and I'm like not jump to conclusions, but I get ahead of myself, and I'm like, oh, like, you know, for example, like, do you want to do this? I'll be like, instead of asking, do you want to do this together, I'll go, let's do this together, right? And then I realize, and then I pull back a little bit, and I'm like, shit, you know, I shouldn't have said that. What if they don't want to, and now because I said this, they feel like they have to do it? Or like, it's just like anything, right? um where I'm like, oh, if I don't dumb myself down, or if I don't, like, you know, polish off my ragged edges or my sharper edges, then people are gonna get hurt when they pick me up, or they're gonna get hurt when they see my unrefined edges, where they see like my uglier sides, or they see my more unfiltered side. They're gonna think like, oh shit, like I can't actually handle this. I would rather people be able to handle this like smaller piece of myself than giving them all of myself, because then I don't necessarily get hurt. Yes. Yes. So I never really fully give anybody my full genuine self, because I'm like, I'm too messy, like my emotions are too messy, or I'm too, Jesus, or I'm too crass, or I'm too negative, or I'm too what is it? Too much in general, I think. It's really, I don't know. I really hate it. I don't like it. And I wish I could just be myself, and I wish that I could be brave too. But and this, in a lot of ways, me hiding myself is being cowardly, right? I'm being very cowardly, because the right people wouldn't mind that I'm too much, or they wouldn't mind that I'm like this, or I'm too this or that, right? And I should give people the chance to decide for themselves if they want the whole me or not. But I've been burnt so many times and I've been hurt so many times that I don't want to give them the option, right? I'm like, well, I just want to give you, I also want to break off this tiny little piece of myself. And then you can hold that piece and think that it's all of me. And that way I keep myself safe. But I also know that those people who just hold that tiny piece of myself, they can probably sense that something's wrong, or like that's not really like fully me. And then they could be like, oh, like, why are you hiding this part from me? Like, are you lying to me? It's like, no, I'm not lying to you. I'm just trying to protect myself and also protect you. But like, that's probably misplaced, right? And see, even this, I probably normally wouldn't mention on the stream, but this alcohol is working fucking wonders right now. So in a way, we want to see you more overexcited, because in a way, I think this is something many of us could be like. And while there should be a healthy boundary for sharing too much, where's too much, I think we'd appreciate a more honest you. Of course, pick your safe places, but you're safe with us. That's nice. Thank you for telling me that. I just need to trust people more, probably. I get very scared sometimes. I get very scared and I get very jittery. So it's kind of like if people get too close sometimes, I immediately bolt, or like I like shrink a little bit and I'm like, ugh, like that, basically. I like shrink and I like end up wanting to flee because I don't know, like, I don't know. But I just have to trust people, I think. I think lots of us only give little bits of ourselves at a time. I get it. I get really scared with new people to be fully myself. Oh, with me, it's like even with friends that I've known for years. Even with friends, like I think of everybody on this planet, existing in Earth on Earth right now. I think only one person truly knows the full extent of who I am or what I'm like, and that friend is basically like my sibling. Two people, and those two people are like my siblings, basically, not my blood brother, because even he knows even less than some of my friends do, but like these two people are like my siblings, and it's only those two people, and I've known them for like over a decade, I think, at this point. So it's kind of hard for you to not know me if we've been friends for that long, you know. I think with everybody else, it takes a lot of time. Like maybe I give them like a lot of myself, right? A lot of people, right? But it's not like fully 100% me. And I think it's okay to keep things to yourself too, honestly. Sorry, such a heavy topic, right? Shouldn't be talking about this, but excuse me. What? Fuck. Oops. Excuse me. You didn't hear anything. Yeah. But yes. It can be hard to trust people, but in my experience, I'd rather keep trying to get hurt than to never trust at all. That is true also. That is also true. I don't know. Again, you mustn't discount yourself. Oh, that's true. I'm getting so sleepy. Jesus. Oh my god, excuse me. But yeah, that's just things that I've been thinking about recently. I think I have been thinking about a lot lately. I've been thinking a lot about thinking a lot in general. Thinking about life, thinking about the state of everything around me. I think it's just like, and it happens when like, even if nothing really is extenuating is going on in my personal life, but there's a lot of things happening for me right now, I think. I'm pretty sure your friends must really enjoy your company, and some of the things you're insecure about are not things that something that bothers them. See, it's a lot easier to reason that out with myself logically, but then emotionally it's also like a completely other thing, you know what I mean? Like you can be like, oh, yeah, I know that logically these people wouldn't talk to me all the time if they didn't care about me and if they didn't like love me and like care, and like they probably wouldn't care that I have ugly emotions or something like that. But then when you're really in it and then you're like thinking about the like emotional aspect of it, you're like, wait, but do they really? And then you start spiraling, you start thinking about it. So it's like, eh, man, oh well, you know? You know? Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure your friends must be. Oh, I really read that. I already read that. Can you tell I'm like out of it? um, but yes, sorry. Excuse me. Yeah, also, so I've been in a lot of pain the past day. Do you guys want to guess what happened? I had a flare up, and then oh, and then I realized my shoulder is I don't know how to say it, subluxated. Basically, it's like kind of dislocated. Wait, let me see, subluxated meaning. So my shoulder is kind of subluxated, which means that the joint or the bone is kind of partially dislocated. So my shoulder really hurts right now. I'm pretty sure it's like partially dislocated. Hello, Lucky Lusha. Hi, Sayonara. Hello. Hi. Hi. Yeah, I've been in a lot of pain the past 24 hours. So I've been sleeping for a lot of the past 24 hours. I've been sleeping for like 16 hours or something. What happened? Accident? Yeah, it just happened. I think that I realize now that like my joints kind of pop out of place a lot, and I didn't realize it might be have to do with like the undiagnosed, definitely the chronic illness that I genuinely have. Um, how did it happen? Don't know. I was at work and then I came home and I was in a lot of pain and I was like, fuck, I think something's wrong. Because now like when I like lift my arms, do you have EDS or hypermobility? I have hypermobility, which I did not know about until very recently. I may have EDS, but I'm not too sure yet because I've not been diagnosed, but I do suspect that I have it because I also have like pretty, what was it, flexible skin, you know, like the other things, like what is it, really thin skin, like the papery scars thing that they mentioned. I might have Ehlers-Danlos, I don't know if I do, but I'm hypermobile for sure. And so a lot of the time, especially in my lower back, so I've gotten 3 hernias in the past 3 years, which is alarming and should not be happening, basically. So, which is alarming and shouldn't be happening. So, like, why is it happening? God knows. Is hypermobility the thing that makes your joints bend in a way they shouldn't? Yeah, double jointed, I think. So a lot of my my legs are hyperextended, my arms are also hyperextended. My like ankles, the joints pop out sometimes, so when I walk it's really painful. Um Especially now I feel it in the back, my upper back where my shoulder is, like, you know, that part. Do you guys just hear my joint crack? So my shit pops out all the time, and then the past 24 hours I've been in a lot of pain, so I took like double my usual dose of melatonin, which sounds really bad. I'm just self-medicating at this point, and I just slept for like 16 hours straight, which I think probably couldn't have been the wisest thing to do because I woke up in more pain. So and now I'm self-medicating with alcohol. Cheers. Sometimes if I say it wrong, my knee pops up for no reason. Ow. I know this sounds unhelpful, but have you tried the doctor yet? Not yet. I will be trying it tomorrow, though. I will be going to the doctor tomorrow. I called in sick for tomorrow, so don't worry about me. I should do a fanfic reading stream, I think. Did I miss anything? No, you didn't. Don't worry. I should do a fanfic reading stream. I've devised a method of snapping my knee back. Ow! What the fuck? Yeah, that sounds painful, but would not recommend if you haven't done it before. Which fanfics? MCU. I should do a stream about that, shouldn't I? Okay, I'm gonna gather my favorite Marvel fanfics and I'm gonna read them to you on stream as ASMR. And you guys have no say in it because I'm gonna do it. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna do it. Hi, Era. Mwah! I miss you, Era. I miss you. I wish I could see you again. I miss Era, guys. Era is so sweet, so pretty. And she got blue hair and yellow hair in October, maybe? In October? Wait, does Era have yellow hair? Where did I get that from? Do you have yellow hair, Era? And she's so pretty. She got stars around her and everything. She can't just do that. It's just that she can just summon stars out of nowhere. I could freely pop on my shoulder and reattach it. Ow, what the fuck? I used to read MLPFIM. Oh my god. Fanfics, there are novel level fanfics there. Same with Marvel. Same with MCU. Watch Lucky read a section where Captain America beats up Iron Man for the ASMR. I gotta read you guys my favorite Tony Stark Steve Rogers fanfic. And you guys I gotta convert you guys. Okay? I gotta convert you guys to it. I will round up my favorite fanfics and then I will make you guys listen. Oh my god, my tummy. I will make you guys listen to it while I talk. This can is almost empty. Goodbye! Hmm. Ah. Oh, that's bad. I was trying to chug the rest of it down. But I couldn't. I'm on to my third? How are you drinking them so fast without getting a tummy ache? These strong zeros are like sodas, and so like whenever I drink them, my tummy hurt. Oh, I'm gonna burp. I'm gonna burp. Ugh. Jeez, I really want. Do you guys know what I want? I want a Spider-Man plushie. I want a Spider-Man. I really want a Spider-Man plushie, guys. There's this one from. I don't know what the fuck it's called. I really want a Spider-Man plushie. And the Spider-Man Casetify phone case. It's how fucking much is it? What? Oh, you can even customize it. That's so cool. You can customize the post the stickers on it and everything. What the? And you got the whip and shit like that. You can customize it. Wait, that's fucking awesome. What the? You can customize it and everything. I fucking love Spider-Man, guys. I do. I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man, man. I love Spider-Man. What the fuck, man? It's Spider-Man, guys. It's Spider-Man, 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 Spider-Man. What the? You can customize it. That's so crazy. I don't want this chud Spider-Man, though. Oh, I'm looking at the Casetify thing right now. Excuse my language. Oh, excuse me. And Spider-Man loves me? Really? I fucking love Spider-Man. If I was Spider-Man's girlfriend, I don't know what I'd do. I'd wring that Spider-Boy dry, bro. Okay, just a heads up, you might receive a life-size posable Spider-Man plushie in the mail. The question where it's from, how if it's... Ew! Ew! I'm kidding. What the fuck? Dude. 1 second. I'm gonna finish this. Ah! Oh, I wanna throw up. No, I'm not. Never mind. Oh. My tummy. Whoa. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the raid. Look, man, I need a genetically modified super spider to bite me, and I can't tell you why. What? Oh my god, that was horrible. I'm never chugging alcohol again. That was horrible. What? I want to cosplay MJ. I want to cosplay Mary Jane Watson. That would be cool. Oh my tummy. Guys, I can't do this anymore. Guys. I'm so sleepy. Did you prepare any water? I did. It's right here. But what if I throw up while I drink it? I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh my god. There we go. I drank some water. I'm fine. You guys know I'm so appreciative of you guys. I'm so happy I got to meet all of you. And that you support my bullshit no matter what I do. There's nobody else on this planet. Well, maybe just me. I am happy that I can talk about old man MCU yaoi and you guys will still listen to me. Because you have no choice. Because I'm keeping you hostage and you have no choice whatsoever. So all you can do is listen to me talk because you like me. Because you like me, don't you? You like me? That's kind of embarrassing, isn't it? No, I'm kidding. It's never embarrassing to talk about your feelings. Never let anybody make you feel like you can't, like, I don't know, talk about your feelings. Not even me. I need to clock you forward. Thank you for the wonderful morning. Of course, good luck at work. It'll be a fun night and sleep well. Remember to drink water. I might just pass out and not drink any water. And then what? 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 I don't need saving. I am right where I want to be. Really? I love Miss Lucky. Of course I support you. Really? I'm so honored. When people are cute and they like me, I get really happy. At least give it the illusion of choice. No! If I give you the illusion of choice, you're gonna think you can run away from me. And you can't. I've already locked the door behind you. You can't go anywhere. You can't go... You think we're cute? I think you're cute. I think all of you are cute. Can I leave? No! I told you I already locked the door behind you. So don't worry. You can't go anywhere. You don't have to go anywhere because I'm keeping you safe. I'm keeping you safe inside, so don't worry about it. I'm so sleepy. You guys like me? Really, really? Do you really like me, or are you just saying that? I can't be needy. I can't be needy. Because then you're gonna get tired of me, and that's not good. So I have to say something like, you tolerate me or some bullshit. Where did the accent come from? What the fuck? Where did the accent come from? Whoa. Um, and if you like me, you can't go back on it, okay? You have to say, when you say you like me, you can't do any take backs, alright? You can't take it back. Where the fuck is that accent coming from? What the fuck? I'm so sleepy and I'm sweating so much. Dude, I'm sweating so much. Huh. Turns out chugging down half a can of beer and a can of 9% strong zero alcohol will fuck anybody up. Whoa! I'm fine. I'm just leaning back in my chair. Okay. I'm okay. I want more beer! I'm gonna drink more of my beer. Goodbye! Oh, that's disgusting. How does Rachie drink this? Oh my god. I think it's worse. It's I think it's worse when the beer is like room temp. I think it's room temp now, so it's room temperature now, and that makes it worse, dude. Holy shit! Oh my god, I'm gonna keep drinking though. She's such a lightweight. She's like, shut the fuck up. Like, if it was you, you would also be fucked up. Jesus, that was loud. That was loud. Fuck. Okay, I have friends who are way more lightweight. Not even joking. They take like 2 tiny shots of soju, or even 1.5 or 1, and they are fucked up. So that's worse. At least I held my own until I finished my strong zero can, and I'm like halfway through my beer is like 7%. Is it? Wait, no, it's 5%. Oopsies. So 9 plus 5 is 14%. Technically, that means it's 14%. Okay. Goodbye. Oh my god, I almost puked. Oh my god. It's bad. Oh. It reminding me we need art of Tipsy Lucky with a beer can. I was trying to draw it myself, and I couldn't. So maybe I'll scab it or something. Oh, that was bad. Ew, beer is disgusting. I can't do beer. Holy fuck! Oh my god. The candy makes it a little bit better. Make it easier. My god. My god. Oh, fuck me up, bro. That's why I go for fruity non-carbonated drinks. I should go for the non-carbonated ones because the carbonation really fucks you up. Holy shit, sorry. I'm like really up in the microphone right now. Can you hear how close I am to it? I don't mean to blast your eardrums, but like this is the only way I can stay upright right now. So I don't know. I'm so sleepy. It's so hot. Can you hear me eating a microphone? I don't know if you can. Stella, thank you for joining the membership. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Did my phone die? Oh, my phone did die. Oh. Jeez, I feel like that's a sign to go to bed. I'm gonna be so fucking embarrassed when I wake up in the morning. I feel like my face is so hot. Fuck. This is what I want to do. I want to get back in bed, and I want to read that Spider-Man fanfiction that I've been putting off this whole stream. And I also really am so grateful for you guys. I'm so happy that you listen to me talk and let me talk about anything that I want, and you let me rely on you and let me be weak and show you my bad sides too. And the fact that you still like me even though I can be so clingy and needy, I really like that too. I really like that about you. So thank you for being so nice to me. And you let me take time off whenever I need it. And you don't even rush me to be like, you gotta stream or anything like that. You don't tell me that I'm not doing well enough. You tell me everything that I want to hear. You're so nice, so understanding. I've never had that before, you know? Never had it where somebody saw all the ugly sides of me and decided they still liked me, so thank you. Um, you care about me, really? You love me, really? My head is so heavy. I really don't mind when I lie on you. I should go to bed, huh? I don't know. I've had like 2 cans of beer at this point, I think. And 1 can of strong beer, so I'm not a lightweight. I think if you chug... Maybe I am a lightweight. Do you guys think I'm a lightweight? I don't know. I'm so sad. 2 cans of beer and 1 can of strong zero. I'm a lightweight, really? Do you still think I'm cute this way? You have to think I'm cute this way, or else I don't know what I would do. I'm so sad. Oh no. I'm so sad. Really think I'm cute? Even like this? Do you think I'm cute even like this? And you have to be honest with me. Do you think... Wait, let me put the microphone down here. Do you... I dropped it. There you go. Do you still think I'm cute? I need to know. You know what I want to do right now? I want to play Street Fighter 6. Oh. I want to play Street Fighter 6. Because playing Street Fighter 6 when you're drunk is honestly kind of awesome. I think I'm cute, really. I'm so sleepy. I just want to go to sleep. I think I feel like I fucked up. What if... Gotta be a complete... What does savant mean? I feel like I would... Sober me would know what savant means, but I'm like 3 cans deep. I don't know what that means. So, what does savant mean? Savant equals expert? Oh. Oh. I wanna go to bed. My tummy is so round. No. Like a gifted individual? Oh, okay. I think my tummy is so round. It's full of alcohol. I think I should go to bed. I don't feel good. Well, I feel fine, but I feel like if I don't go to bed, I'm not gonna... So, thank you, Tashi. Thank you. Oh, my head. Do you guys... It's important. This is imperative. Do you guys think I'm cute even when I'm like this? I won't go to bed until you answer me. I'm not gonna go to bed until you answer me. You gotta answer me. Gotta have it out, Joe. I've been in love... I don't know how that Little Women monologue goes. I can't stim it. You gotta have it out, Joe. That's the only line I know from that Little Women monologue. So I can't even stim it. That's sad. I'm nothing without the suit. If you're nothing without the suit, then maybe you shouldn't have it. Or something like that. I know they say that. Iron Man and Peter Parker. I really love Peter Parker. I love Spider-Man. 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 Cutest even when sleepy and drunk. Really? If you're nothing without the suit, then maybe you shouldn't have it or something. How? My head. Did you hear that? Oh, my head. My head is so heavy. I can't be the only one drinking. You have to be drinking too. What are you drinking tonight? I had 2 cans of super dry Asahi and 1 can of the lemon strong zero. The lemon strong zeros are better than the other flavors because I feel like, and I don't know if this is scientifically proven, but I feel like it should be, citrus tends to mask the taste of alcohol. Because my issue with alcohol isn't the fact that it gets you drunk. Like, matter of fact, I like it when it gets me drunk. The issue I have with alcohol is when it tastes like shit. I don't like bitter things, so that means I don't like coffee either. I don't like dark chocolate. Dark chocolate I can still make a pass for sometimes. Oh my god, that's really loud. Oh, that's really unladylike of me. Pretend you didn't hear that, okay? That's so uncute. That's so uncute, and I want you to think I'm cute, so you have to wipe it from your memory. Okay, if you don't wipe it from your memory, I'm gonna be really sad. I think that citrus masks the taste of alcohol. So when you drink any alcohol that has citrus in it, whether it's lemon or orange or grapefruit, it masks the alcohol taste, the bitterness. So I really like anything that has lemon in it. My favorite like lemon sour has Coke in it, and not cocaina, but like Coke, like Coca-Cola, right? It's like this like tall can with a baseball hat on it or something, and it's like a lemon cola, and it's awesome. And I really like that one, but I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it at the store, so I didn't get it. Where's that coming from? So I didn't get it. Caipirinha, huh? I want to try that one. I don't know what that is, but I want to. It sounds good. I love sour taste. So all the flavor profiles, sour has to be my favorite, followed by sweet, and then followed more savory. But bitter, I hate anything that's bitter. So coffee, I was talking about this with my coworker. I said like, if I drink coffee, it has to be an imitation of coffee. It has to have so much sugar in it that it's barely coffee. It's so much sugar and so much milk. Otherwise, I won't fucking drink it, okay? Nya caipirinha? Caipirinha. Okay. Speaking of, did you guys know Bad Bunny is in the newest Spider-Man film? Not as an actor, but his music I think is pretty good. Him and Tame Impala, is it Tame Impala? Him and Tame Impala's, and I think it was Steve Lacy's songs are so good. They select the best times for that. Ugh, my head. I want to read that fanfic so bad. I do. It's time. What? It's time, like taming. Time Impala. I thought it's like taming an animal. Tame Impala. I thought it's Tame Impala. Why did I think it was Tame Impala for? Ever. I love Bad Bunny. This is basic, but I also really like DTMF. Foto ne cuando detuve de piden los besos y abrazos de cuando detuve. Whatever. It's so sad that I can't speak Spanish because I think it's a beautiful language. If I had my way, I would be multilingual. I would speak English, Japanese, Korean, and Spanish. And also maybe one more language like Thai. I would love to know how to speak Thai or Viet. Because I think those languages are beautiful too, but they seem so hard to learn. And I don't know. What? Because you're so familiar with Tame? Lucky in Spanish would be so hot. I don't really? Oh my god, that is pretty hard to learn. Spanish lucky would be too powerful. Why? Cover it, I love it when you call me. I hate that song. I'm sorry. I just don't like Camila Cabello songs. I really don't. There are a couple of songs that I just can't listen to, and Camila Cabello songs are like several of those. I just no offense, I just don't. I hate those songs. Good morning to you from me, Lucky. Good morning. My cheeks feel so weird. Is that what happens when you drink? Do you know Chinese and Japanese? Spanish is a no-brainer in comparison. What? No, baby, when you talk like that. But I don't really know Japanese. I feel like a fraud sometimes. Like, I know it, but do I really know it? I remember I was sitting in the salon chair, and I was talking to the hairdresser, because she's Japanese, right? Well, not the hairdresser, but like she was like the assistant or something. So she was helping me wash my hair, and I sat down. I was like, arigato. And she's like, arigato. And she started talking to me. She was like, oh, why are you in Japan? Blah blah. And I was telling her like, oh, I'm visiting a friend, like, you know, getting some friends. And this is all in Japanese. Oh, seeing some friends. And she goes, oh, like, okay, like, why are you here? And then she was like, I was like, oh, 実は私オタクですよ. I was like, oh, I'm an otaku, right? She goes, そうなんだ. I was like, yeah, そうよ. And she was like, what do you like? And I was like, oh, I like VTubers. I was like, oh, 私 VTubers が好き. She's like, VTubers って何? She's like, what are VTubers? And I was like, バーチャル YouTuber で、2時3時とか、ホロライフとか、そんな感じ? She's like, what? And I was like, you've never heard of VTubers? Really? And she's never heard of VTubers. I was really surprised. I was like, 知らない? And I was like, 知らない? 本当? She's like, yeah, I really don't know anything about VTubers. And I was like, really? I was like, 本当? It's like, And I was like, damn. I was like, oh yeah, I really like VTubers. She's like, I don't know anything about it. I was like, I was like, you know, they stream and like they use anime avatars or something like that. Plot twist: the hairdresser's a VTuber. That would be crazy. I feel like being a hairdresser is kind of cool though. You meet like people of all like around the world, and then you can make them pretty, because hair really makes or breaks people. I feel I want to go to sleep so bad. Ew! Ew, ew, ew! That was terrible! Okay. I think I should go to bed. That was my mouth. That wasn't me actually farting, by the way. I'm gonna send you off to Tomoe's picnic party karaoke relay. And I'm gonna crash because I'm really tired. But thank you guys so much for coming to my stream. Why are the best stylists gay men? Because they know what to do. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to click on Tomoe's stream and I accidentally sent it there. If she asks me where I am, tell her I'm dead in the fucking ground. No, I'm kidding. Just tell her that I've gone to bed, okay? But don't derail the stream. Stay on topic or I'm gonna get really upset. Thanks for telling me about MTV Yaoi. Of course! I'm gonna send you to Tomboy Carmine. She's having a karaoke relay, so please go say hi to her and tell her she's super cool. Okay, tell her I said she's super cool. Thanks for coming to stream. I'm gonna go to bed, okay? I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you for coming. I will go to bed now. Bye-bye. I'm like so fucked up right now. So fucked up right now. But I'm gonna go to bed. I hope you guys have fun. I will see you very, very soon. Thank you for coming. Sorry for the sudden abrupt end. I was like, you know what? I just really want to sleep right now. Anyways, I hope you guys have fun. And I'm gonna see you, I don't know. I'm gonna see you real soon, okay? Bye bye. I hope you guys have fun. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye bye.